Is my life really set up for chasing my dream, or is it set up for my comfort?
Oh.
The example of Peter in the garden when they were coming to get Jesus and he cut off that guy's ear, that's a physical example of a spiritual truth. The sword in his hand represents the word of God, represents his relationship with Jesus. And he cut off that dude's ear. Many of us Christians, you got to be careful because you can cut off the ability for someone to hear the word of God if you use the word wrong. Be careful.
I know for me as a pastor, and even if you're a promoter of an event, it's important that you have the right person. If you're looking for someone to really communicate your message or to just hit a home run, Dave is your guy. I know that sometimes people are guilty of promoting someone, that's just their friend. But I want to tell you, Dave's more than a friend. Not only is he an encouragement to me and my wife, he's constantly reaching out with text messages and phone calls. That says something about his character. But more importantly, he just really believes it and lives it to the core. And because of that, it comes out in passion. So if you're looking for someone who's just going to immediately elevate the atmosphere of your upcoming event, you need to call Dave Pileggi. I promise you will not be disappointed.
When you start taking your place in God's presence as the person God has set you in your life to be, you will have people that are close to you start asking you, who do you think you are?
So tidbit of research is part of your new preparation for prospects. Look them up online. You should, with every single prospect, you should be looking at their social media before you meet with them. You should be looking at the website where their bio is. Every board, every association they serve on, every community thing they've ever been a part of, you should be looking this stuff up in your preparation before you get on the call.
I had Dave come on as an executive life coach to help me with my business, Attainable Dreams, and we have been booming ever since him coming on.
I dropped out of Bible school, for God's sakes. That's like the worst of the worst. You could drop out of college, right? Because I don't want to be an engineer, so you drop out of college. I dropped out of Bible school. Like, oh, you don't like Jesus anymore? Cool, man. Good luck to you.
That's something that I can say about Dave Pileggi as an acting coach, as a mentor, a life coach. He's been someone who has been there for me through the years like nobody else in this market. He's pure gold, and honestly, I don't know where I would be without his influence. He's someone I'm so grateful for, and he's someone that you can absolutely trust your career with. He's always got your best interest in mind. Dave Pileggi's the real deal.
One of the biggest problems that I have found with companies and their marketing is that they have forgotten what a gift their business and their company is to the world.
Is the world a better place with more of you in it?
Yes.
Then don't you ever retreat again. Feel that. Don't ever retreat again.
I met him through his wife, Wendy Wynn, who I absolutely adore. Dave, I absolutely highly recommend for anyone who needs their confidence boosted. If you need to be motivated, you need to be inspired and encouraged, highly, highly, highly recommend him. He is just like, there's no other person on the planet like Dave.
There's a certain level of resistance that's going to come at you when you're going after your dreams. It just does, because it's kind of like this thing trying to keep you from your ultimate calling. And what that does, if we can look at that as information and go, okay, this is where I need to get stronger, this is where I need to grow, it's information, so now you can change. Because it's the knee-jerk reactions to get emotional, right? Emotions are valid, also information, but they can get us in trouble because they can lie to us about what is actually true.
What does charisma bring? Movement. Movement. How many times do we sit and complain about our life? Nothing's happening. And you're on the couch with Doritos, right, watching a movie. Nothing's even happening. What the crap? I love this show. And these Doritos. What the crap? You're not doing anything because you're on the outside. You're in stagnation. You're not moving.
I've taken other personal development workshops with massively famous people, and they were great. They're fine. They were great, But like Dave has a way of like looking into your soul and into your being, and like listening and personalizing and making things so crystal clear that you're like, heck yeah, that's gonna happen. It's totally gonna happen.
Do you want this dream or not? Because here's the thing, your actions show me what is a must.
Motivation is only worth anything if it causes movement. We have to get you moving on every level of your life. That's what I'm good at. There are people I've coached in all walks of life, of all levels of finance, in industries deep and wide. And the thing that I absolutely love to do is to look at your situation and be the idea guy and say, here's where we need more movement, here's where we need more action, and here's the habits we have to change.
Great advice. My company is going through the roof. My family is fantastic. Dave, beyond helpful. He goes above and beyond to help us. His company has everything that we could possibly ask for. Every problem I have, he has a solution. If you need a life coach or you want your business to do better, call Dave in the Creative today.
Always, every day in that habit, reminding yourself about how powerful you are and that inside of you is everything you need. It's going to be an amazing difference you're going to see in every aspect of your life. Because your decision of how you function is how you're processing your relationship with God and living out your life. The way you treat others is the way you feel God treats you.
Everything in the way of the why gets removed. Because that is the only must that must happen. That's why you're here. Everything else is distraction and noise.